yeah, a few days later I got sick, I got COVID, and for me it's new that he had COVID, and I don't know if he was sick or not.
2024 Tour de France is kicking off from here, the cradle of Renaissance, Florence, Italy. Right here in Piazza della Signoria, the riders are making their way, team by team, rider by rider, of 2 days out up to Piazzale Michelangelo, will be presented to the public, to all of Florence, to all of the world, with the beautiful view of Florence in the background. One by one, we spoke with the 4 big riders in this year's edition, right in here in Piazza Vecchio. Remco Evenepoel, a little bit down, perhaps saying all he wants is a stage win out of this Tour de France. Primož Roglic upbeat in his new team with the new sponsor coming into the Tour de France, Red Bull. Tadej Pogacar hot off the heels of his Giro d'Italia win, hoping to do the double in great spirits. And Jonas Vingegaard, we hear the crowds right here behind us yelling, cheering. Well, he's uncertain how he is, hasn't raced since April 4th in the Tour of the Basque Country when he crashed, collapsed lung, fractured ribs, collarbone, but now he's back, winner in 2022, 2023. Let's hear from the riders.
Yeah, Tadej, everyone's talking about you after the Giro d'Italia as dominant, the top rider, and we even saw Remco Evenepoel mention that in a news article here recently. How do you feel coming into this race? Do you feel like you're that guy that everyone wants to beat, you're the guy to beat?
Yeah, no, for sure. After the Giro was a nice period of time. The first week, some relaxation, and then preparation for Tour de France. And I must say that it went really fast, and I'm super happy to be already here. And I don't know. We will see the first few stages already. Who has the legs, who has the good shape, and I'm expecting that everybody is in a good shape, and not that I'm the only one to look. I think we have a big competition here this year. And then I come back to training camp, and a few days later I got sick, I got COVID, and I was that was a bit like a question mark, you know, but I was recovered really good from that, and was not too much in the end, it was not too much challenging. So
exactly was this?
About 10 days ago.
Are you fully recovered now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You feel great? Good. Good luck, mate.
Good. No, now I think COVID is not that serious anymore. Especially if your body already had the virus before, and I had it before already one time, I think, or I don't remember now if 2 times, but your body now is used to that virus, so it was not too bad. It was just like cold, and it passed really fast. Yeah, I stopped for one day completely off, then some rollers inside, and when I didn't have, when I was not sick anymore, I could ride outside.
Well, I think I have to ask Tadej about that. For me, it's new that he had COVID, and I don't know if he was sick or not. Yeah, I guess that every second day you think you make it, and every second day you think you don't make it. So yeah, it has been changing a lot in the past 2 months. But I'm just happy to be here at the start line of the Tour de France. I think that's a victory in itself. So of course I'm very happy, looking forward to the race now. I think the most difficult has been actually physically to get back on the same level. I had to take a long break after my crash. And I had of course a lot of injuries that needed to heal before I was able to train properly. One thing is when you can start ride or start riding outside, but another thing is when you can actually start to do proper training. It was mostly about making it in time for the Tour de France. My ambitions are to go for the best possible result in GC. To be honest, it was a very, very bad crash, and as I said before, just to be here, I'm very happy, and that's a victory in itself. Everything from here is a bonus.
What would define a successful Tour de France for you this year?
Going out of the race with a stage win, hoping to arrive in Nice, that would also be a success. And yeah, just improving myself in GC terms and becoming a better rider overall, and try to be up there as much and as long as possible with the best guys. I think that's a successful Tour de France for me. Really putting a result on it is difficult because, yeah, GC fights are 3 weeks, not only 2 days. So it's going to be a long journey, but I think we are prepared for it.
How have you already felt that this is the Tour de France, and is there anything within the, should we call it circus, that you can be afraid of that will be difficult to stay focused about during the race?
Well, I think first real moment that I started to feel the importance of the Tour is when I entered this room. I think it's first time I'm doing a press conference with that many people, but then on the other hand I think I feel quite relaxed, so for the moment there's no stress that is getting into me, so that's good. But of course there is much more attention than in the previous Grand Tours and races that I already did.
You're wearing a face mask, of course, which I completely understand, but after your sickness last weekend, is there changed something in the protocol for the team, or have you been warned by that for the coming Tour? Can you explain me more about that?
No, nothing changed. It's more about being yeah, just careful. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I don't want to end up in a second Giro like I had last year. But I have to say it feels a bit more safe in this press room than it was there. So yeah, I think it's just to be careful. Also, we will get in contact with a lot of people in a few hours, so it's just to be cautious and not not to scare you guys that I'm sick or something. So everything should be better than it was last week.
We've seen a lot of riders with a face mask. Sorry. What about you? Do you fear COVID?
Hopefully, I mean, I got information that all of you guys here are tested and everything is fine, so that's why I don't have it. But yeah, I mean, the danger is all around all the time. I mean, yeah, we try still to take care, but as you can see, I mean, some things it's hard to escape, and yeah. You need a bit of luck, like with everything.
How are you doing after the Dauphiné? When we last saw you, you crashed a couple of times there. And then how do you see your former teammate, Jonas Vingegaard, coming into this race, having not raced since you were last with him in the Basque Country?
Yes, I mean, I'm doing well, I'm ready, looking forward to start on Saturday. Yeah, obviously, I mean, he won the last two editions. Yeah, for me, definitely the race that would be cool, yeah, to add it, that is still missing to me. And yeah, like, I don't really think so much actually about the opponents and all the rest, because obviously with having a new team and new guys around, we have enough of work with ourselves actually to fine-tune ourselves, to really try to put each guy on the right position with the right work. So yeah, this is the things that I'm thinking about, and yes, try to execute later.
But do you feel that this is maybe the last chance for you to win the Tour de France, given your age?
Yeah, it's true. I still feel 20. No, I'm just happy. I mean, yeah, with you know, every opportunity at the end that you can have in your life. I mean, to first of all to come here, to be able to yeah, start on Saturday is something, and I really don't bother myself. I mean, with these questions. I mean, the thing was, yes, I yeah, even changed the teams. For example, to have the opportunity really to go for it, because at the end, I mean, is for looking to myself, yeah, either I win the Tour or not, still next year will be a new one and a new one, and I mean, there is a day and night, and you know, all the things, or I mean, family or myself will not really change, so the facts are there, and the happiness is there, but just to have no regrets, I mean, that you really put everything into the things, you know, try to do your best, and yeah, that is definitely something that I can go with, and I mean, either is then the last one or I do 10 more, I mean, as long as I will have fun, I will do it.
I don't know, I think it's pretty difficult to win one Grand Tour. It was pretty difficult to win the Giro. I had to be in a good shape, and I had to give everything to win, and yeah, for sure in my mind it's a big challenge, like I think everybody thinks the same, and but I'm open for challenges, and I don't think anything in cycling is easy, so yeah, we'll see what happens, but I reset button after the Giro, and for me it's like I do one Grand Tour now this year, so yeah, I'm ready for the Tour, and we see in 1 month the verdict. Yeah, I think our relationship between Jonas is something extraordinary, and yeah, we always meet each other more or less 1 time per year in July, and yeah, it's crazy enough that we write down ourselves in history as yeah, rivals, and I appreciate that rivalry because I respect him a lot, and it's good to see him in the start. And I think yeah, I think he's ready. Otherwise, I don't think he would be in the start. So that's really something I'm looking forward, and try to to make a great show again. But let's hope I reverse the jersey.
That's it. You can judge for yourself after hearing from the riders and pick out your favorite. Who's going to win this 2024 edition when the race starts in 2 days' time, the Tour de France.